Martial arts has existed for thousands of years. It was created to ensure stable and safe societies. Today, martial arts has expanded throughout the entire world, enriching the lives of hundreds of millions of people. How can martial arts contribute to a peaceful world? The world is at the threshold of a new millennium. While technological progress has created the possibility of a global village, moral crisis threatens advanced societies with spiritual destruction. Martial arts instructors and organizations are in a unique position to offer a constructive alternative to the hedonism and self-centered values of today. Attendees came from over 100 nations and included grandmasters, masters, and instructors who joined for 4 days, sharing ideas and personal reflections as they examined how the martial arts can pave a path of unity and peace for the 21st century. The overall theme of the conference emerged in the remarks of one speaker after another. The organizing chairman of this inaugural World Convention of the Martial Arts Federation for World Peace, Grandmaster Duck-Sun Myung.
세계 도처에 있는 우리 무도인들을 한 자리에
As the worldwide martial arts representatives who are in this hall gather together to share in this meaningful and valuable ideology, we have to prepare ourselves to serve the society and youth, to greet the new millennium with a new consciousness for future peace. As martial artists, we have to discuss about this ideology with an open heart. That is the purpose of this inauguration.
Opening remarks by the founder of the Martial Arts Federation for World Peace, introduced by the president of the Washington Times Foundation, Mr. Dong Moon Ju.
Although I am not a martial artist, I do think of Reverend Moon as a spiritual grandmaster of grandmasters. Throughout his life, he has thought the path of absolute unity between the mind and the body. His wife, Mrs. Hak Ja-han Moon, now stands with him as an equal in spiritual perfection. Together, they are striving to manifest the ideal of true parents to their family and to all of mankind. Ladies and gentlemen, please rise and join me in greeting the Reverend Sun Myung Moon.
Honorable guests, ladies and gentlemen, I am deeply grateful to meet all of you in this historic transitional time period. Therefore, as you know, we are working on to establishing the Martial Arts Federation for World Peace today, centering on Family Federation for World Peace, in order to achieve the unification of world Christianity and world peace. For this purpose, first of all, world martial art masters must save the youth from family breakdown and immorality. especially martial art masters, have a responsibility to create true family according to God's will, because you are the ones who are equipped with a sound body and unbending spirit. I hope that you will become the representatives who will spread this high standard of life following God's will. We should become the spiritual champion, physical champion. Shall we go and fight one another or unite all together? We have to become united under God. Once we truly understand God, we cannot be separated. This vision, hope is ahead of us. Particularly as martial art grandmasters, we should create the future world, and we should follow this vision. You have been prepared by God to use for the one in particular time period for the sake of the entire world. I hope you are able to have a clear understanding of the direction of providential history so that you can become true leaders in establishing a peaceful world.
선구자가 되자 한번 해봐요. 선구자가 되자.
Let's shout out, let's become the vanguard.
선구자가 되자.
Let's become the vanguard.
선구자가 되자.
Let's become the vanguard.
The true character and true family life presentations explain further what it means to build true character as an individual and how to create a family based on true love and a society built around such families. It addresses the principles and values that are the foundation of morality and ethics. The primary value encouraged is true love, expressed as living from the heart for the sake of others. Further, they consider why our most ideal aspirations are often thwarted. What, at root, has caused conflict and corruption to be endemic in human society? Finally, they examine human history as an arduous journey in search of our true and original nature, a journey that has reached a critical juncture today. What will the future hold? These presentations suggest that we can take responsibility for the future today and fashion a global culture that transcends boundaries of race and religion. Here today are gathered some of the most famous people in the world. You may say, where is God? Show me and then I will believe. But I warn you not to deny the existence of that causal being. If we go deeper and deeper in our search for the origin of the universe, we arrive at God. We come to know that God possesses dual characteristics of male and female. How did the universe begin? It is clear that humankind is comprised of man and woman, or subject and object. How do subject and object, or plus and minus, unite? By kissing? Love is not a substantial reality, but it is a concept. You do not know what makes man, man, and woman, woman. The answer is the sexual organs. What will the world be like in the future? If it is a world which values the sexual organs absolutely, will the world be good or bad? Will it prosper or perish? This is not a joke. It's a serious issue.
When we are born as a man or woman, who is the owner of our sexual organ? Actually, the owner of man's sexual organ is a woman, and the owner of woman's sexual organ is man. We did not know that sexual organ is owned by the opposite sex. This is a simple truth. We cannot deny this truth. Even after history progresses for thousands of years, this truth will not change. Every man thinks his sexual organ belongs to himself, and each woman thinks her sexual organ is her own. That is why the world is perishing. You strong martial art people, you should know this. When we come to clearly understand that the ownership of eternal love lies with the opposite sex, the world will not remain in this present condition. Even the fall of Adam and Eve originated in the violation of this law. Adam and Eve both erred by thinking their sexual organ was their own possession. Then why do the sexual organs exist? For love. Isn't it true? Isn't it true? Hands aloud. Thank you. Male and female exist in order to find love. You are all male figures here, but you need female to achieve the goal of love. God is absolute, unique, eternal, and unchanging. The owner of love is not man or woman. The owner of love is God. We must know that. He is God. Centering on love and through love, God and humankind become one. This is because both God and human beings absolutely need love. Just as God needs absolute, unique, unchanging, and eternal love, we also need absolute, unique, unchanging, and eternal love. It seems that we all resemble God. Thank you very much.
During the afternoon, committee speakers urged attendees to consider the critical importance of martial arts' influence on society. Attendees explored the academic potential of martial arts as a college curriculum. The panel included PhD and Master Stephen Black, Grandmaster Daniel Lee, Grandmaster Ho San Han, and the committee chairman, Dr. and Master Jerry Beasley.
We are well pleased with the academic potential for martial arts in the college curriculum at Radford University and would, without reservation, encourage other colleges and universities worldwide to follow the Radford University model for multicultural martial arts instruction.
Studying the martial arts promotes calmness. It promotes discipline, discipline of thought, discipline of action. It promotes peacefulness.
The spirit of martial arts helps the students to cultivate humanity, humility, uprightness, loyalty, patience, mutual respect, benevolence, and peaceful spirits.
The college education should both carry physical and mental principles.
Speaking for martial arts as an educational tool for building human character, Committee 2 included NFL pro football player Mr. Ken Harvey, Grandmaster Gaku Homa, and Chairman Grandmaster Scott Woods.
As our society changes, the martial arts can play a more active role. Martial artists study for 10, 15, 20 years. They're healers, they're teachers. We offer spiritual guidance. It's a very unique profession. We should be thought as professors and educators.
When you make a commitment, other people start to believe in you. My wife, my coaches, everyone I knew started to pour in positive support for me. Staying focused on the positive helped you stay away from the negative.
Martial art is not just a teaching which builds a fighting spirit and prepares someone to fight with one's fist, but exists to help the people who are suffering and searching for answers.
Participants in the common ground among the various martial arts Committee 3 included Grandmaster Jin Pal Kim, Master Daniel Lane, Grandmaster Alan Lee, and Chairman George Alexander.
I think our common ground is that we all do have similar goal. We teach a similar subject matter or physical culture. And that the idea is that we can have common philosophies and morality that we can share with future generations through our own hard work. And I believe we can all learn from one another if we just simply work together.
By the time you have achieved a black belt in any form of martial arts, you have become disciplined, focused, more comfortable with yourself. You have inner calm.
The journey that we've all traveled to get here today, the many, many years, and remembering that knowledge is power, and with that power, we can make a difference in people's lives. And the theme of this particular convention, help make a difference in world peace and also inner peace within ourselves.
Speaker after speaker addressed the role of the martial arts as a unifying force for peace.
The martial arts are truly a unifying force in our troubled world today. Aside from religion itself, the martial art comprised the one philosophy which brings the inner goodness and strength that everyone possesses to the surface, to both enrich one's own life and to inspire the best in others. That's a very, very, very important message.
You are given a power. The sword is your power. Do you use it for good or for evil? You are the people who handle the sword. You use that sword for good, not for evil. God bless you all. I love you. I love you, whether you like it or not.
After the closing plenary, participants gathered for the organizational meeting of the Martial Arts Federation for World Peace. President Duc Sun Myung and the 33 selected board members elected Dr. Jun Ho Suk as chairman of the board.
We educate our students so that they will become good practitioners and instructors. Beyond that, we want them to become good people who can make a positive contribution to the future of the community.
One of the highlights of the conference was a grand exhibition by representatives of different styles.
Thank you very much.
When I watched your martial art demonstration tonight, I saw many of you trying to reach the unification of your spirit and body unification there.
여러분의 아들 그 순간만은 몸과 마음이 하나 되는 거고.
When you do demonstration, bring the unity between your mind and body, that's the moment you achieve that goal.
이런 입장에서는 틀림없이 깨진다.
Once you reach that goal, then you can break whatever object you are trying to break there.
둘이 하나 되면 위대한.
Because once two become one, there is a great power being generated.
Empowered by this new vision, participants left with a new commitment to work in cooperation and to share the vision that can bring unity within themselves and true peace among all nations.